Welcome back to the rundown. Anthony, I am super excited. We are back finally after a little hiatus. We are back to catch up, see what you guys have been doing, see what you've been watching, talk to you about what we've been watching. And if this is your first time here, this is a show where we break down film and TV, collecting, and all things within the hobby. Anthony, brother, good to be back. How are you?
Oh, dude, it's been such a long time. I don't even remember the last series that we did in the rundown. But
I've
it
forgotten
was
already.
yeah, we were supposed to do a couple of series, but it didn't lend themselves very well to the rundown, I think, and we've both been busy with work. So yeah, we're back now.
We are back. Look, and I do want to say to you guys that start coming in the chat, and we'll address you guys in a minute. I tell you what, like life can hit hard sometimes, and part of the reason we took a bit of a break is because life happens, and we've been pushing through. We're coming back on top, so um, it's good to be back. It's good to have fun again and chat about the things we love because I miss our chats. Whenever we get
Yeah,
going and we start talking to
yeah.
everybody, I miss catching up about it. So today we're just going to catch up, see how we've been doing, talk about collecting, talk about movies, shows, and posing hot toys figures, most likely. So why don't we check the chat and see who's here? Because I know our
Oh, the
man
dude.
AJ, the dude. He says, "Greetings, friends. I'm out of town this weekend, but wanted to make sure to stop by and say hello. Hope all is well." AJ, bowling. I know he's been
Appreciate it,
bowling
bro.
a lot. Yeah, he's been bowling a lot. He's bowling right now.
Bolden and
So
Bolden.
he's bowling and bowling. AJ, actually, we caught up last weekend. We did Post and Chill, which
Mm,
inspired a video that I've now been working on the last week. Literally from that Post and Chill, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a little video on it. And I've done a random little video that I'm working on about fixing that
yeah.
damn
So
rock.
I was actually supposed to join Post and Chill last time, but so daylight saving happened, so it's an hour later than my usual rundown in Post and Chill. So it would have started at
Yes.
midnight. So I actually set my alarm. It went off, and I just immediately dozed off again.
I know what that feeling's like. My alarm did that today. I'm like, oh God, it's that time
Oh,
already.
it's so bad, dude.
Oh, bro. It's all good
But yeah,
though. Me and AJ had a good chat. He got the T2 in. He got a fantastic T2 figure. If you've seen his pictures, he
nice.
put it up with the Robocop. So shout out to you, brother. Um, yeah, that literally inspired this video I'm working on. So I've been having fun with that. We'll catch you next time. Then we got Lukage, Mr. Lukage in the house. Brother, thank you for being here. Good to see you again. Good to see what he's going to chat about. Somehow the jacket bros returned. We're back, baby. We didn't even plan the jackets. It was like
We
when
just
the
did.
the
We just
string.
vibed.
Yeah, when we came backstage, we both saw that we both had the jacket on, and we knew we back, baby.
It's getting hotter though. So I don't know how long I'll manage the jacket.
We'll see. It's starting to get cooler for me. It's only like 1,000 degrees, so it's starting to get cooler in Perth, which is sweet. So I can start wearing my jackets and hoodies again, which is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, brother, what have we been watching? What have we been doing? So we took some pictures. What do you think we should start with first? Because I didn't put them in any order of what most of our guys
Well,
have been
so
watching.
maybe explain that this is going to be like a catch-up digest. Just
Yeah.
randomly talk about some series and how we liked it. It's not going to be like the usual rundown where we actually break down the episodes and go to Easter eggs and theories and whatnot. I
hmm
think this is just going to be like an overview of what we've been watching and
Mm.
if we like it or not.
Yeah, and we won't go into spoilers either if you haven't seen the show. If we've all seen
Yeah.
the show, for people that are here in the chat and us here, we probably will go into spoilers. So if you do watch this after and we talk about a show that you're not caught up on, because some of these in here I'm still not caught up on,
Yeah.
we won't spoil it unless everybody here live has the consensus that we've all seen it.
Yeah, and the
Um,
one rule was we are not allowed to talk about billions.
Damn it! I thought you weren't going to say that. I should have put the bloody slide in there just to stick it to you.
You should have.
God damn it!
Or should have.
So-
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I promise I won't. I won't do it next week at all.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Well, to be fair, I felt like I hadn't watched a lot lately, but then it turns out I kind of had still, because I'm a rabid content viewer. I still have watched a lot, but it had felt like I hadn't watched a lot because I'm
Yeah.
quite behind on a few shows. And then there's all these new shows coming out that I want to watch too, and I'm like a bloody Jack Russell chasing a car. I can't decide what I want to watch. Which one? Bloody hell. Oh, look, he's back. Offense Studios.
Note
Hashtag
billions.
Note Billions. Come on, bro. This is bullshit.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna keep.
That was good. That was good.
Look, yeah. Thank. That was pretty quick, right? Come on, guys.
Yeah. It was.
We're a bit rusty, but we're getting it back. We're getting it back.
Look at that.
And I wanted to talk to you as well a little bit about collecting. If anybody in the chat has picked up anything new, throw it in the chat. Let us know what you got. I got a new figure coming in, first one in a little while. So getting that vibe.
So which one was your latest?
What one was my latest? Jesus. I think the Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness was the last one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that I picked up locally. That was in a local store. So that's probably it. And I haven't done that much with him yet, to be fair. But I do have a plan for him. I have a plan. What about you?
So for the last 2 days, it was Fans Toy Scourge.
Nice.
It was Black Adam, DX30. It was.
I'm gonna put this up here. Why is that?
The Hobgoblin. Yeah, probably. And Gentleman. And that's this week. So I don't know. You might be.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
You might be onto something.
Oh, cool. Gore actually. He does look good. He'd be good to photograph if you can hide all the joints.
On that note, so figure posting Toy Story is getting closer and closer because I get annoyed by releases at this point.
Oh, Jesus.
So I think that will be my next content.
I think we should make a website now. Well, you should make a website now dedicated to it. So get it ready, get your marketing ready. All the figures. You need to hire someone to go through your inventory.
I need a manager who can clean up.
Do we need to see the Hoarders crew over to your house? Do we need to see? Anthony's going to be on Hoarders. We should do a rundown of Hoarders just to see if it triggers Anthony.
Yeah,
You're
I'll
like,
just
oh yeah,
be
this
watching
is
it
just
like,
my place.
so what's wrong? So what's wrong here? Tell me what's wrong here.
Oh shit! Butch is in the house too. What's up, Butch? I reminded me because you just got Black Adam as well. Butch has just picked up both Black Adams.
Yeah,
because he's a baller. And I asked him to decide.
And the box is huge as hell.
Is it?
Yeah. Wait, let's see.
You guys have got to not enable me, please.
I don't know.
Trying to stick to some rules, and you guys want to enable me.
So this is the
Hot damn,
dude.
Hulkbuster.
It's huge. It's not
Right.
but it's huge.
The base. I like the look of the base. I feel like I would like trying to pose something up with the base.
Yeah.
I think. But Butch, what's up? He's in the house. He's going to continue to enable us with pictures in the Facebook group. Please do, Butch, because I love that figure. It looks really good. I'm just trying to stay in my lane. Butch, those two Black Adams are fire. Yes, they are, says often. 42 figures.
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know.
It's Carnage size. Okay.
I don't even know if I had this one last time. Wait.
Why is my
the Kurt Cobain figure?
Oh yes.
I don't know if I had it last time.
Another classic one.
It's been such
that
a long
picture
time.
you did him playing the guitar was pretty epic. I'm a broke baller after buying both versions. Do
Broke
what you
but
gotta do. Yeah. That's right. Happiness is more important.
Yeah.
Whoever says money doesn't buy happiness, they don't know what they're talking about.
They're wrong. They're wrong.
They're wrong.
They never bought plastic before.
Oh, they've never bought it. I've been on a rampage because, like, when we were going through, like, just being really busy. I didn't have much creativity to pose or anything. And then as soon as everything started working itself out, all my creativity came back. And then I got all these ideas. And now I'm trying to like douche, 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 bang them out because I'm trying to do it in a certain amount of time. It's not easy when you're still doing other stuff. So I've been on a rampage, just reposing figures, making videos. Oh, we've done that one. All right. Well, often says rich people say money doesn't buy happiness. They're lying to you.
They're lying.
They're lying to you. They're lying. Bastards. Well, why don't we kick it off with now? Look, I put June 2 on here because I thought I'd see if you guys. That's how much we haven't caught up. I didn't even know that you hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Those that are
You
in
need
the
to
chat,
see it though, but
you
I
do
just
need to
don't.
see it.
Yeah.
If you're in the chat and you've seen it, just let me know whether you have or haven't, because I don't want to. Well, actually, I won't be giving spoilers anyway because Anthony hasn't seen it. But me and Lani have been vibing off the June series. Right before the second one came out, we went and watched the first one again. And I always enjoy things watching it the second time, I feel like. The second time, I always feel like I'm really settled into what my expectations are, and I can focus on the story, think about what they're doing. So I just wanted to put June 2 in there because it's a great sequel, but it was also more enjoyable by watching the first one than seeing it, and then you can then go back and when it comes out, rewatch them together. I feel like together it's like a little movie marathon event. Like we just vibe with it. I don't know. Let me know if you agree in the chat because when InArt put out their pre-order, this is what literally happened. Me and Lani were on the way to the movies. The pre-order picture was out on Facebook. I said to her, look, it looks really good. And this is after just watching the first one. And she's like, where's it going to go in your collection? He doesn't go on it. Like, where's he going to go? Why are you going to do it? And then literally as we came out of the movie, she's like, yeah, do that shit.
Oh, dude, I love that. I love that.
She's like, get it.
Do
it.
Did you press the button? Did you press the button?
No, I hadn't. I waited, and then I did it, and I got the go ahead. She's like, one of my favorite movies of all time. Do it, get it.
I love the support.
So that's how much of an epic experience it was again. Like we watched it in a big screen, and the sound. Then I went down the rabbit hole of the director, and realized that I love pretty much all of his movies. So I'm like, I've got to rewatch all these movies again. I went through all the extras of the films, behind the scenes, making ofs. Man, I've just been deep in Dune. Deep in the Dune. I'm buried.
So how many did you order?
15. 15.
To start off.
Yeah, just to start off with. Often hasn't seen it yet. Cool. So no spoilers, but I just wanted to share that little story because, me and Lani, he does. We've been loving it. Lukagi says, I ended up collecting the Marvel Legends X97 line. Sick. Well, we're going to talk about that, definitely. I was originally just getting Wolverine and Gambit, but now I pretty much have all of them. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
I bet Hono is going to do the same thing.
Yeah, they got to. Lizan Al Gahib. If that's how I'm terrible at saying it. Lizan Al Gahib. Yes. Come on, but I got to get. Can someone do a video of someone yelling that in a clip? That's going to be a new video because whenever I want to annoy Anthony, I'm just going to play it. Douche, douche. Please, someone. I still don't know how to do those clips.
So, how did you experience Dune 1? Because for me, Dune 1 was a bit underwhelming.
Okay, I'm glad you asked. First time we watched it, man, I'm a big fan of Oscar Isaac, so and I didn't remember the original story.
And you
so
didn't get
oh my
Gentleman.
god!
Wait,
and I didn't get Gentleman yet. No, how dare you? You trying to burn me?
Yeah.
Damn it! Anthony got Gentleman and I didn't, and now I'm a terrible person. Now he's going to enable me.
Yeah, I need to enable you.
This pose here for Paul, like, I'm probably just going to do a pose like that. Like, this is one of those movies where I'm like, they need to make a Chani. Oh, hang on. Can I zoom in? Let's go. Let's go. There's Solo. There's Solo. Oh, shit. That actually looks really good. Yeah, I think that looks really good. God damn. And with photography and lighting, you can make him, you can light that. You can light that up. Yes. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go find it. You talked me into it.
And
Lani, if you're watching,
the eyes
Lani,
light
if you're
up
watching,
well,
Anthony
so-
just bullied me live on the
And
stream
she,
to get. Yeah, that looks cool.
he looks
Anthony's
like Deadpool that way.
He does. Lani, Anthony's bullying me live on the stream. Just so you know, it's his fault that I'm buying this figure. Damn. But yeah, like, so we watched it the first time. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like enjoying it like I am now. Then when it came out, the second one was coming out, I'm like, all right, let's rewatch it again because I hadn't rewatched it. We sat down, we really focused, we put the phones down because, sometimes when you watch a movie at home, if you start losing interest or you get distracted, you get a message, you go on your phone. So we put the phones down, got some snacks, we watched it, had the sound up and just really got into the vibe of it. And then I was like, okay, I really enjoyed it more this time, thinking about it's a continuing story that's going to be, a longer story.
Yeah, so that's my main takeaway I got from watching Dune 1, because I was a huge fan from the original film and the game that came out. Like really, really into it. And then I watched it, and yeah, okay, the ornithopters were cool. And that was kind of it for me, but it really felt like it was like a necessity for the next chapter. But that kind of made me not rush into the cinema, I guess, for June 2. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get that. I'd completely get that. When you watch the second one, it literally picks up right after the end of the first one, like moments after, like minutes, like that time frame, which is sick. So watching them together would work perfectly as one bigger story. Like, I feel like that's a bit of a gamble he took with that first film to do that, to have like an ending like that. And I'm sure people have talked about that before, but I actually love that even more now that he had the balls to do that and do it as a one part and like cut it off halfway through the story. I feel like that now looking back at it, the gamble paid off. But what I feel like one thing that I really enjoyed more the second time and in this second film is, man, I love things like cinematography, the colors, the vibe. I'm a big aesthetics visual. I just love visuals. And what I love about Denny's direction in his films like Blade Runner, I love that Blade Runner with Ryan Gosling. Arrival, Sicario. Like, there's some of my favorite movies because of his style, and that's what I think rubs off in the Dune movies that I noticed more the second time I watched the first one, and then was and then more focused on hyper focused going into the second one. It's just a great cinema experience with the sound and the visuals that big on the screen. I think that plays a part too in your enjoyment when you watch it. I really am a believer in watching certain movies on the big screen the first time you see it, as opposed to watching it at home. It makes a fucking difference. I still remember to this day, as a kid, seeing Apollo 13 in the cinema, coming away and driving as my dad drove home, just looking out at the sky all the way home that night. Like, I was just, when I was a kid, that movie, I loved that movie, and I loved it because I saw it in a cinema. It was just, I just still remember that. I don't remember watching movies for the first time on the TV, maybe the same I would as in a cinema. Anyway, so seeing Dune 2 in the cinema will hype me up too. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I know a lot of people jump on the hype train. I don't listen to all that other crap a lot of people hype on about. For me, I'm a film nerd and I love that shit. Love it. Let's move on to the next one, which was, you're gonna have to take the lead on this one, brother, because
so the Bad Batch.
You can spoil it if everybody's seen it, because I'm okay with that. With this,
I'm not going to spoil it. It's season 3, and I really like the way it's going. I think the previous season kind of set up that some of the members can get lost or die or whatever. So the stakes are a bit higher. There was one moment, I think in the last episode, or maybe the one before, that I thought that they would lose like another member. And when I thought that, or when I had like a second that I thought that, I also thought that, okay, so they're doing things right, because if you don't get the feeling that people can die or people can get lost, you're missing like an element of sensation or thrill or something,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
So I think they're on the right track. Yeah, so I'm really liking Bad Batch.
yeah. So, do you feel like the way they've done the story has from the first season, like is it more like a slow burn show, like the first couple of seasons of
I feel
the
like,
original?
yeah, I think all of Dave Filoni's shows have been a slow burn, where the
Hmm.
first seasons were a bit slower than the later seasons.
Hmm.
And I think this is the same way.
Yeah, okay. That's cool though. If you're into like I'm into drawn out longer storylines.
Yeah,
Like I think
yeah,
I like that. I think that's a good thing. I don't want just wham bam, thank you, ma'am, necessarily all the time. I like a good. I mean, that's the story is the main thing at the end of the day. I
yeah,
think. So it's good that they do that. Now, is this
yeah. And
season
they could
finished?
actually, and I don't think so. But I think they could actually, like, not really retcon, but fix the sequel trilogy a bit.
Hmm.
I don't know if they're going to, but they could, because the
Mm,
whole cloning M count stuff is coming in now.
okay.
So yeah, I'm really curious to see where it's going.
Those in the chat that watch this, do you agree with Anthony's take that it could go that way? Because it'd be interesting to see who else has seen it here. Now, has someone died? No, actually, don't. I don't want to get you into spoilers, but I saw a lot of
Yeah,
people getting hyped up about the show. But
yeah,
that's good that it can do that.
yeah,
Um, I feel like I feel like one of the things that I loved about Game of Thrones was the uncertainty of anybody could go at any minute.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Like
exactly.
that's exciting TV, man. That it
Yeah,
is exciting TV when shows do that,
for
and
the
you can
boys as
throw in
well.
safe and the boys. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
it gives it stakes. It
yeah,
really does give it stakes. Like if everyone, everyone's going to be safe all the time, it does affect the show.
yeah.
I feel like what's often saying. I just got an
Ooh, fancy.
I'm now ready to rewatch Blade Runner. Yes, do it.
Yeah,
Watch that at the BFI IMAX. Sick. I love that Blade Runner movie. That's a bloody good movie. I would
yeah.
actually love a Ryan Gosling figure from that movie. That'd be epic if
Hmm.
someone did that. Like that's a Warner Brothers film, right? Someone like InArt could do that. Like I'd love to see companies do more, characters like that
Yeah.
with the effort and time that they put into, the main characters. That'd be sick. What I've watched, often's watched, The Gentleman, Three Body Problem, finally started Shogun, and started Fallout. Damn, that's a good list.
Yeah. I
That's a
didn't
bloody
see a
list.
3 body problem yet though.
No, I want to though. I've seen a
Yeah.
clip from it, and the clip like just had me tripping. It was a
I
clip
never
about.
tried it.
Oh man, it's a very intellectual sounding show. If it's anything like the clip I saw, that is definitely one I want to get to. I do want to watch The Gentleman too because I've heard good things from people I follow about that.
Where's that on?
Maybe.
Gentlemen?
Sorry, I think it's Netflix.
Okay. Good to
I think
see
it's
it. Good
Netflix.
to see it.
Yeah.
And I
Um,
did see I am watching Shogun
yeah.
and Fallout. But I think
Yeah. I want to watch it.
we're going to touch on Shogun
I
and
think
Fallout
we
later,
could.
right?
Yeah, we're definitely going to touch on them. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. RIP.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
know. Why? Really? That was
yeah,
sad.
yeah,
That's really sad. He's someone that looked like he had a big future. He was great in that show.
yeah, he was.
He was, yeah. That's a show I watched. I binged that season. That's how far behind on that show I was. I only just watched that like a month or two ago, maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So that was super
I
fresh
actually
in my
forced you
mind.
to watch Gen V.
Yeah, it took me forever. It took
Yeah.
me, and I don't know. And I'm watching. I'm like, why did it take me this long?
It
So
is
Toby
hard to
says,
say.
Bad Batch is cool. It's hard to say anything without spoiling it. Yeah, okay. Well, that's what you've been watching. So I thought it had ended, but I guess the season's still going.
Yeah.
On to let me know anybody if you've watched this in the chat, if you can, if you've watched Physical 100. It's a Korean game show on Netflix. Have you watched the first season, didn't you?
Dude, I binged the first season. I
Yeah,
really like reality kind of things, and this is not really reality kind of thing, but It's kind of like Squid Game.
It is. It's kind of like a physical Squid Game, but without.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what I akin it to. If you
Yeah.
like Squid Game, this is like a fitness. It's like a game show. Fitness. It's a fitness thing to see who's got the best physique, but what it really means is who's the fittest.
Yeah.
Who can survive all the way through. And I was hyped up to talk about this because even Mila likes this show. Like, even she was like, "I like that show. I want to rewatch it." And often says he hates reality shows.
It's reality.
One thing that I love about this show, and I want to know if you agree, because I'll just summarize the actual show itself. But season 2 is epic. I think I might actually like season 2 more
Cool.
than I liked the first season.
Is it like the same contestants? Because I recognize some of them.
There's only one person comes back. One person came back from the
I thought
first
that power couple came back as well. You know, the one,
No,
the bodybuilder and the fitness model.
No, they don't, from my memory. Now,
Okay, so not even Sexyama?
No. I think it's just one guy.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's such a fun show to watch, and what I love about this show, and I wonder if you'll agree, is one of our favorite things about watching it is watching their culture and how they all interact. Because I tell you what, guys, watching this show, they're all so respectful. They're all very confident, but not in a cocky way. They're humble, confident, not arrogant. There's no, put it this way, there's no bitching, there's no complaining, there's no gossip, there's none of that. Everyone is respectful, everybody supports each other, helps each other. It's such an interesting culture to watch. It's a very admirable way that they conduct themselves, the way they talk. That's one of our favorite things from the show, is watching just how well mannered and well raised everyone seems to be, and that's over both seasons. It just seems to be that's just what their culture's like.
Yeah, and I think it's even. I do agree, but it's not only that. It's also the fact that, look, people love watching other people who are good at something, and they pick like the best athletes or the best physical performers in their specific field. But it's like a wide variety of fields, and I think the fact that there are different types of challenges where different types of fields excel, and just seeing their work ethic, because the work ethic is insane. And I think that comes from being like a sports person, or being like a
definitely.
Yeah. So not specifically culture, but also the culture, but also the work ethic and them being great at things. It's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch. Like the challenges are brutal. Like the challenges that we enjoyed, the challenges in this season more than the first season, especially like the last challenges. They were brutal. Like the challenges are set up to really, really test the mind and the will. Like I feel like some of the challenges in this one, as you get later on, it becomes more like at the start of the show, it's more just, I guess, more, they're very brutal, but it's more designed at groups. So it's not, it's group oriented and a bit of single. But as you get to the end, it's really just like who has the will to not give up before the other people. And I love that. I love that they get pushed, and you get to see these people get pushed, and you see people that do better than you think they would, and you see ones that you think that would do great not do as good as you would think, and all that stuff about it.
Yeah, it's fun. I didn't watch it yet, season 2, but I do love it.
It's sick. It's sick. We just get addicted to it, and they always leave you on a cliffhanger. Buggers. They always leave you at the end of an episode.
What's next?
That's literally what we do. Often says John's Instagram is just going to be jealousy. I got a long way to go.
It's going to be his OnlyFans. The great Korean workout.
Oh shit!
As opposed to the Bake Off.
Yeah, as opposed to the Bake Off. But yeah, it's just it's fun to watch them go through hell and compete, but it's also really interesting to see the way they all conduct themselves. And we love that. We love that.
So
anyway,
while we're in the reality realm, maybe just go straight into Below Deck, because I have
Oh,
been
okay.
so
Yes.
often hates reality, so he would hate this. But I have
Oh, I
binged
got
this,
another reality too, so we'll go that
dude.
next.
I've
Oh.
I've binged I've binged I think 22 seasons of Below Deck. It's insane.
Oh my god. Oh my
Because you have
god.
regular Below Deck, and then you have Below Deck Mediterranean, and then you have Down Under, and you have Adventure and Sailing Yacht, and dude, part of the fun is I love having like a behind the curtain looks. And this is I'm never going to yacht, dude, because people pay like somewhere between $80,000 to $120,000 just to yacht, for like
Wow.
48 hours or 72 hours. So that's not going
Oh,
to be for
wow.
me, but it's cool to see how it works. And for me, a bonus is the fact that I can just play this and do something else because we've been pretty busy, right, this period, and I
Mhm.
can just type some shit up from my work day and just have this on in the
Mm.
background. I can walk
I
the
know, I
dog
get what
and
you
have
mean.
this on in the background. I can
Yep,
just
yep, yep.
I can do like invoices and have this on in the background. I can't do that with Shogun. I can't do that with other series. So this was perfect for me to do this just while doing other things, and I loved it.
Yes, yes.
Next
I
week, the
agree. Look,
rundown, Below Deck season 10, episode 12. No, I've been there like a month ago.
first of all, I didn't even know this was a reality show. I thought it was a freaking soap opera.
No. It's reality. I feel like a yachty now because I know everything about
You know
yachting.
everything. Turn the mast.
I could,
Do this. Do
dude. I
that.
can even. I feel like an Aussie yachty now because you
Oh,
also have
wow.
Down Under, Down Under.
Oh my god. Down under. Down under, mate. Oh man. I can't even do it. Bloody hell. I had no idea this was a reality show. I bet you this is Often's favorite show too, low key. Low key.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. He's like secretly just like super excited right now. He's like, yeah, his specific episodes he's putting in down here. Look, he
Yeah. So
wants it.
the fun thing is, it's always the same. If you break it down, it's always the same. There's always people who think it's going to be their own vacation instead of the guest vacation. There's always going
Yep.
to be drama. There's always someone who just doesn't know how stuff works and doesn't pick it up and is arrogant. And there's always someone
Seriously.
that's oblivious. It's
That's
just funny, dude.
hilarious. That's
It's funny.
hilarious. So the camera crew follows the staff, not the
Yeah.
holiday.
It's insane.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That I
Yeah.
guess that puts them in unique scenarios. I guess you're
Yeah.
working away, you're doing okay. Don't get me hooked. We love shows like that in the background, like when we're doing dinner or playing games or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I
So
mean?
that's the brilliance
Yeah,
of it. You can just have it on. I've been getting back into posing a bit because of two things mainly. Firstly, because of Joshua's challenge he has. I don't know what it's called again, but so he had the Facebook group,
Posing challenge.
and he has the posing challenge. So he has different challenges every week, and it's been a lot of fun.
Has been fun.
And I've been doing
it.
that while
Love
having Below Deck on in the background. And I've been
Hell
getting
yeah.
back into the Star Wars project that I've started like months ago, but it's still a lot of work. And I can do that as well with this in the background. Well, not anymore because I'm through every season of every rendition of Below
You
Deck.
need
Yeah,
to find a new one to take. Take a new one.
yeah.
Big yachty often.
Yeah, often.
I think Lani would like this show too. I might suggest it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do it.
I got enough shows I need to catch up on. God damn it. Speaking of then, another reality show. Let us know, anyone in the chat, if you have seen this. Have you heard of this, Anthony? Did I tell you about it?
No.
I can't remember.
What is it on?
So it's on Amazon. Amazon Prime. Yeah. So we've been watching a few more shows off that over the last couple of months because they've had some good things on there. But I watched this one all because I heard on a podcast James Marsden. So if you see on the picture here to the right of this guy that's lit up is James Marsden. It's a show where people get called into for jury duty. This guy in the middle is a real guy thinking it's a real jury, but everybody else is an actor. It's a fake case, fake judge. Everything about the whole scenario is a setup. But this
Dude,
guy,
I need to see this.
but
I need to see this.
there's one real guy, and it's this guy, and he thinks it's real. James Marsden plays himself, and he
Dude.
plays such a douchebag, like spoiled actor, just so egotistical version of himself. It is freaking hilarious. All
But he's
these
not playing it,
characters,
right?
man. What's that?
Is he
No,
playing it?
so
Like, not right.
yeah, he's playing it up. Yeah, he's playing it up like he's pretend like so everyone else in the jury is everyone on the show is an actor except him, and they all
Yeah.
have like character arcs and traits to them. And Jace Marsden is playing a highlighted version of himself being a douchebag. Like he's in the jury, but like he gets special treatment, and like he's reading scripts, and like he
Yeah, but
gets
if
he
if
gets
he's
to read.
playing that, then he also knows that it's fake, right?
Oh yeah. So no, James Marsden is as if he's been called in for jury duty, like just because he lives in that area. Like
Yeah, but
so,
so then he doesn't play a character.
no, he is.
So
So
he
everyone's acting except the guy in the middle. So the guy in the
yeah.
middle is a normal guy, but
Okay,
everyone
yeah.
else is not a real. So that
Yeah.
you don't know they're actors. The only person who's famous is Marsden. That's in the
Okay.
group. But he's playing a version of himself as if he's been called into jury duty. And his thing is he was trying to get out of it because he's trying to get this big movie for Quentin Tarantino or whatever. But he ends up getting stuck in the jury, and they set the show up so he affects things. You know, he gets made head of the jury group, and he has to deal with all these people. And it's the way the scenarios they put him in, it's freaking hilarious.
Dude, I need to see that.
To me, my X-Men, yeah, it's
I need
freaking
to.
hilarious. Like we binged, it's like 8 or maybe 8 episodes, and the
Only 8.
scenarios they put him in, I think it's only 8 episodes, yeah, 8 or 10 episodes. Yes, it's not long because you know how long can you keep him there? Because
Yeah.
they kept him there like 2 weeks or something. And they filmed it in like 2
It's
weeks.
just
Like,
so random. He doesn't miss those
yeah.
2 weeks.
Oh man, like yeah, like he's away from work and stuff. Like he's thinking, he's like, this is like he's talking to the camera sometimes, like giving because he thinks he's in a documentary.
Yeah.
He knows
Oh,
there's
okay.
cameras
Yeah.
there. He thinks he's there for a documentary on a behind the scenes of a jury
Dude,
and how it works. So
that's
he's
a
then, but he's talking to the camera with these people like they're there with him going through it, but they're all freaking in on it. It's madness. If you like reality and you like people
yeah.
getting set up like that,
Dude,
and
I
then
think
put
it's
in
brilliant.
scenarios, it's
Jury Duty.
brilliant. It is brilliant.
Got it. Season 1.
And the fact they pulled it off, man, is hilarious. So we watched that. We binged that in like maybe 3 days.
8
'cause
episodes, and then there's like a gazillion bonuses.
yeah, there's heaps, man. Because yeah, it's just you got to watch. If you, we were laughing our ass off.
Cool.
They went on for 8 episodes. Like they pulled it off. I think it's like 2 weeks. He was there or something like
Dude,
that.
that's fun.
Being fair, put on a jury. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Sometimes you think he's going to figure it out. Like you're like, he's going to figure this out. He's going to, something's up. It's too crazy. Because at one point he's like, this is madness. He's like, I'm in a bloody movie. But he's still so innocent and thinks it's real. Like you just wouldn't think it would be fake.
So how does it
Yeah.
work? If someone knows, how does it work if you're up for jury duty? Are you like set up in a hotel altogether?
Yeah. So they all get sent to hotels. Like, but
Together
they
or
do
all solo?
together. Well, in this, right? So actually,
Yeah.
you're not normally, but they set it up in a way because Marsden wants to get out of it. He calls paparazzi down, fake paparazzi, to try and say that he's going to be too much of a distraction and he can't be part of the jury.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, right. And then they're like, now you all have to go and live together, no phones. So they're all without phones or technology for like 2
Yeah.
weeks or whatever. Yeah, it's freaking sequestered. There you go. They're sequestered. They get sequestered. They get set up to have to be sequestered because of Marsden, and then they go from
Because of Marsden.
and then he gets special treatment and doesn't have to stay there, but they do. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, I enjoy already.
Yeah. So check that out, guys. If you,
Yeah,
want to laugh. All right, let's get on to X-Men because I'm caught up on this. So if let us know in the chat if you're live, if you're caught up, or if you don't want spoilers. We can kind of be vague to start off with in case someone does. But
Yeah. So
I'm
this
caught
is
up on
also
one
from
episode.
Kevin Feige, which makes it very interesting.
Please kick us off.
Oh, we're
Kick
we're
us
back
off.
in. So your mic as a cameo. I already loved the older X-Men series. I watched those when I was a kid. I don't know if I've watched all the seasons though. But I did watch the first 2 seasons, I think. I'll need to check that. First of all, I miss Morph's face because Morph had a different face, right? But I really love what they've done. I love the speed, and it was going quick because I remember messaging you after the first 2 episodes, and I was messaging like, dude, they're going straight into Metal Empire. After 2 episodes. So I'm really curious to see where they are going. And the 5th episode was kick-ass.
It was kick-ass. It's got me like I didn't think I was going to enjoy the 4th episode as much, but I actually really enjoyed that one too.
Yeah.
I've just really enjoyed it. Like it's better than I remember. Like I don't remember much about the original cartoon, but I just really enjoy it. Like I've been vibing with it. It feels very well put together, well crafted, and they're giving everybody a lot of shine. But goddamn, the story, they're not scared to do things.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I heard a muffled noise coming from YouTube. I usually let it go. Shit!
Oh, that's hot.
So it's been such a long time that Andre forgets that he needs to come in as nice comment guy first, and then short comment guy, and then roast comment guy. He goes straight into roast comment guy.
He's back. What's up, Andre? Thanks for being here, brother. You crazy bastard. Crazy bastard. Have you seen X-Men? Tell us. Can we talk about the last episode? One thing I did want to talk to you about this show was I'd forgotten how epic Cyclops actually is. And that made me think about how done dirty he got done in the trilogy of films. And then I thought, because I'd watched Jury Duty and Marsden was fresh on my mind, I'm like, he could have done such a good job. Like he could have been a great Cyclops if he had just more to do, I guess.
Yeah, I always liked and hated Cyclops because he was like, but it's not like they had it like modernized, right? Which made it more kick-ass. I thought maybe so. it was to show that it's not a kid's show, because they made it a lot rougher.
Definitely not a kids show this time, right? It's definitely not a kids show.
No, and so I kind of liked and hated Cyclops, just like I always liked and hated Captain America before Marvel, because it's such a goody two shoes. Everything goes through protocol, but it's also kick-ass. So it's a bit of both with Cyclops.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always liked his aesthetic. Like I think he's a good. He looks like a cool character. He looks very heroic. I feel like.
I just love his beam. But talking about cool characters, I think the characters that I loved the most, design-wise, have always been Nightcrawler and Archangel. So I love seeing Nightcrawler.
Archangel's sick. Archangel's sick. I like him. Yeah. He's a good-looking character. I just like getting to see more of the characters. I don't know. I really love the design. Even all the Storm stuff, I've really been enjoying. I'm liking the storylines. And I get the Madeline bit now that you were talking about before I got there.
Yeah.
And that was very interesting. But I see this last episode, I feel like there's a very easy explanation to what will happen in the next episode. And I don't want to share it if it's going to be like a spoiler. But I think that, do you think you have an idea about what the next episode would focus on?
It could be anything.
I think it refers to something that happens in episode 5, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
I think
it could be, but they could do a couple of things without spoiling anything. Yeah, but I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. See, that would have been a good show to do a rundown on now if we had watched it from the first week, like being 5 episodes in or whatever. It just didn't feel right. So I think we'll skip doing that as an actual rundown. But I'm loving it.
We could mention it and just tinker away. so we could like both, but not in a regular rundown fashion. We could still mention it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could. What about you guys in the chat? Are you guys watching this? Are you enjoying it? Are you caught up on it? Often are you
Do
watching
not
it? Do
let
not.
me
Okay.
let you down.
Oh yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. Silly question. I'm really enjoying it. Who's another character I've been vibing with? I've been enjoying Gambit, definitely. I actually love Magneto. I've always liked Magneto, and I really liked Michael Fassbender's portrayal of Magneto. And I'm enjoying Magneto in this too. He was one that I had quite a bit of comics of back in the day, actually. One or two that followed him on a couple of storylines that I really liked. I've always liked his angle, I
Yeah.
think. I just find him very interesting. It's cool to see him get more shine in this.
Yeah, so I like every villain that is not solely a villain, right? So
Mm.
a character that's doing good in his eyes or justified actions, and Magneto is one of those. Of course.
He's definitely one of those.
Yeah.
Definitely one of those. Yeah. Vibing on it, loving it. That's one I'll definitely be watching week by week now as we continue on. Do you think the Mondo line, how deep do we think it's going to go on maybe making these? I think we'll definitely
You
get
mean Mondo or
a few
Hondo?
more. Hondo, sorry. What am I saying? Hondo.
Mondo.
Whatever they are. Do you think they will?
Yeah, I think they will. But the
Next.
weird thing
think
is
they're
that they're doing Thor now.
yeah.
It would have been so easy to do this.
Why wouldn't they? Like, someone's got to be like, let's just do all these figures. There will be people that will buy them. Come on.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Look at all the people that wanted to get the Rogue. And was it So Toys did the Rogue?
Yeah.
I think.
But it's just the face on Rogue is so specific for me that I unboxed it and boxed it again. Maybe I'll get over it. Maybe I won't. But if there's like a new Hono version that does like the comic Uncanny X-Men face, then I'll get that one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that'd be good. I'd like to see them have a crack at Gambit. I mean, the other Gambits are pretty good, though, aren't they?
And like a third
You've
Gambit?
got them, don't you?
Yeah. I would. Yeah. I always liked Gambit, but I don't know if I would like a third one, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I don't have any, so I'm like, I wouldn't see them take a crack because it might be one that might put me over the edge.
It would be cool to get.
But you know what? What I would like more. I would like a Cyclops. I'm vibing on Cyclops at the minute. I want to get Cyclops. No, but I want them. I want a new
one.
Yeah, I don't want them. I want a new epic one. I want the Hono guys to do it. Do it.
They probably will.
Do it.
Probably will.
Do it.
And I kind of hate it because it makes the sideshow Wolverine, Cyclops, Magneto a bit obsolete if they do it. And Gambit, but it's still going to be cool, especially for Hono prices.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, I think there's going to be a new wave of people wanting to collect those versions. So it'd be good to have someone who's making fresh ones.
Yeah.
And maybe doing better engineering, better quality would be nice to see.
I don't know if Hono is going to do like better engineering or quality, but we'll see.
I guess we'll know a little bit more when the Wolverine actually gets in hand, things like that. Yeah. That see, I'll probably definitely be getting the Wolverine. What are the other ones that have been announced? Magneto, that's definitely a strong contender.
So Wolverine, Magneto, Thor.
Yeah, that's it. So probably Magneto too. Damn it, I could.
Thor's just been teased, I guess, not really announced, but he's been teased with the logo.
Yes, that's right. I do remember now. I forgot Rogue got her power by putting Captain Marvel in a coma.
So, and this is the fun thing, is that this is also a Kevin Feige thing. So we can expect things to blend in from live action into this. Remember it. Yeah.
Remember it. Yeah, look, I'm hyped up on it. I think they've done a great job. Did you hear the controversy with the creator? He got like fired from Disney though.
No, why?
After they announced season 2. I'm not sure why. I don't know if anybody knows. I did hear on, I think maybe John Campier's show, that he it could have been due to an OnlyFans account or something. So who knows? Yeah, but the creator got fired like 2 or 3 days before this season actually started.
Dude, it sucks.
After they
That
announced
sucks,
season
yeah.
2.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, so that's a shame because this was his vision, I guess. So it'd be interesting to see
Oh yeah, by the
I
way,
think season
so
2's already been done though. Or
yeah, so the
written.
Disney logo, Disney Plus logo changed. Do you have any idea
Yeah.
why?
I actually don't know. Maybe just to upgrade.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe they updated the app. I don't know. Often, let us know. Throw some facts in, bros. You're our stats guy. Let's get on to Shogun because great show. Now, I will pre-frame this. I'm only 4 episodes deep. This is one I'm
Cool.
behind on because this is one I have to really sit down and focus on so I can read the subtitles. And it's been like kind of what you said before. It's been hard to sit down and focus. A lot of
Yeah.
the time I'll have stuff, I'm doing stuff. But this is a show I actually have to sit down and not do anything while I watch
Yeah.
it. So I'm only 4 deep. But 4 deep in, I'm loving it. Absolutely love
Yeah.
it. Love everything about it. What would you say? What's he saying? They haven't said why he was fired. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Campier said something. I'm pretty sure Campier said that was a rumor, maybe. So maybe it's just a rumor. Don't like the green. The green?
Yeah, Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, the
I've
blue is
heard
better.
this in my head, like Cordovelo Sama.
Get with it. I know I need to
Yeah.
get with it.
After you get
Oh,
to a
geez.
certain point of just listening to Japanese things, you always hear like these pronunciations with extra letters in your head. Like Irono Logunu.
You do it so well. That's gangster. You do it so well. Damn, that's fire. Voiceover job. Come on. Hey, Andre's got some facts. Disney Plus logo appeared recently different from how it looked earlier. The company changed the logo after partnering with another company, Hulu. There you go. I did hear Hulu was
And
coming.
is Hulu more green?
I think it is.
Cool.
So I wonder when that content will start showing up because I haven't noticed in a Hulu
Oh yeah, Hulu was
side
green.
pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. That's why
Cool.
it's teal.
Google said.
That's why
Cool.
it's teal.
Makes
Like I do
sense.
generally like the teal color. Actually, to be fair, teal and pink I think goes good together. Shogun shows on Hulu in the US. So they're already together. Well, man, I love it. I mean, how many episodes are we in now? Where are you up to? Is there 6 now or 7?
think I'm in.
Like,
Oh, dude, I was going to say 8, but I don't know anymore.
oh shit. Okay, I'm real far behind.
I was going to say
Damn.
8. I like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a slow burn. But I love anything Hiroyuki Sanada is in because he
Mhm.
just exudes like quality and royalty and
Mm.
stature.
He's believable. Stature.
dude.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
I was so hyped when we saw him in. I wanted to say in Ronin, but it's not in Ronin. We saw him versus Ronin in what was it, Endgame?
Yes.
I was so hyped about it because I thought, dude, this for sure is going to be like a spin-off. How Ronin is going to battle
yeah,
the
that would've been
triads
sick.
or Yakuza.
That would have been sick.
Yeah, but we didn't get that. But I really like him.
That was sick. He was great. I mean, I've been a fan of his since The Last Samurai. That's a classic. That's a classic
Yeah.
for me. Last Samurai, bloody. He was in John Wick 4. Man, he's been balling lately.
Yeah.
He's been absolutely balling lately. He's doing great. So yeah, I've been loving him in this show. I've been trying to dodge all spoilers on social media. Like dodging freaking John, I'm bloody Neo in this shit out here, dodging spoilers because I want to watch and enjoy this show without getting spoiled.
Yeah. So I would have liked Blackthorn to get more into his own role. But that's because I just would have thought it would be kick-ass to see. But the show is more about him navigating his role over there, which is cool as well. Oh, dude, that's funny. I didn't even know. Now I need to rewatch it.
He's one of the warriors.
Yeah, in Ragnarok.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He was also and lost, in Wolverine the Wolverine.
What was he?
He's the guy he fights with the sword, and after he get the father of he's the father. Do you remember in Wolverine, the second Wolverine?
No, I need to
He
rewatch
goes to
that. I
Japan,
need to rewatch it.
bro. Yeah, he's the father, and they have the massive. That has the best fight scene in it, I think, with the sword fight with him and Wolverine, and he's
Dude.
like stabs him. Yeah, come on, it's sick. Come on,
Helix.
come on.
I don't
Come on.
think I've seen Helix.
I've heard of that. I've not watched it. Is it good?
What is it
often?
on? Rush Hour
Rush Hour
3?
3. What? Get out of
Dude,
here!
if you know that from memory, then you're like brilliant. If you know it from
Yeah.
Google, then you're like cheating.
yeah. Oh look,
Monarch.
see,
I didn't watch Monarch.
I'm 6 episodes deep on this too. This is I forgot to put this one on here. This is one I've been
It's
watching.
good?
It's the same girl that's in Shogun, the same
Ah.
female actress.
Oh,
Yeah, I like it.
Mariko-sama.
Yeah, like I actually really like it. Monarch is good. Kurt Russell, his son, love the flashback scenes. Yeah, I love that. It's a
Cool.
good show. I need to finish that too. Good call, often. Good call. I'm just saying, I like anything he's in. Hopefully, he would be
Oh, dude, that
Splinter
would
in
be
the Teenage
such
Mutant
a
Ninja
good
Turtles
fit.
live action. That
That
would be a good fit. Karsten, Lukagi's Karsten out here.
Yeah.
Boom. If that ends up happening, Anthony will send you a figure from the figure posing shop. Just saying. He was Jackie's brother. Oh wow.
Oh,
He would have
okay.
been young then. He'd have been young. Love Rush Hour.
Yeah.
First Rush Hour is classic. I think it's
And in C. He's in C as well, I think.
he's in C as well. And Billions. Lukagi for the win. Lukagi for the win. Well, what else can we say about this show without I guess spoiling it for me? I love the cinematography.
Yeah.
I love the action so far when it comes in. Now, actually, I did want to ask you this: when they're speaking English in the show and we're hearing English in the show, though, that's Portuguese, right? Because they say it as he's speaking Portuguese, but we're hearing it as English.
Oh, dude.
Has anyone else noticed that? Noticed that? Like, because I was thinking about that. Because
Probably.
when she goes to interpret for,
Yeah.
I forget all
for
the
the
names. When
church,
she goes
yeah.
to interpret for the church, they say
Yeah.
she can speak Portuguese, but we
Yeah.
hear it as English.
Yeah.
Which I find that's interesting because they do their native tongue in the show for subtitles, but then the Portuguese is English for the English audience. Otherwise, there would have been no English in the show at all. I found that pretty interesting. Yeah.
This is better.
Yeah.
This is better.
Yeah, easier. Yeah, too many subtitles. Avoid the spoilers.
Avoid.
Shop is a scam. Still haven't got my jazz ink. Oh, there you go. I was out of context. Avoid. Put in a complaint here, often.
That's the
We'll get it
scam.
sorted too.
No communication at all.
That's absolutely probably correct. Yeah, I think that is correct. I think I got that
It
one.
is,
You know,
it is.
I'm Hawkeye up in here, bro.
Dude, play
I'm
it.
Hawkeye up in here.
Play it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh.
You know what we do.
Dude, where's Rance? I miss Rance.
Where is Rance? Rance. Oh shit. Yeah, so I just thought that was interesting, but I'm interested that they did it that way.
Yeah.
60% of the time it works all the time. I'm excited to see where the show goes. I will do my best and catch up, and maybe we can touch on it next week. A little bit better, or when the series is over. But yeah, I'm loving it. I will promise to catch up. It's not one I can watch around Mila, so that kind of slows it down when I get to watch it. We've done Jury Duty. We've done Below Deck. That's pretty much all the shows we're up on, I think. I put Argyle in there because I thought if we got to it. Oh, Fallout. Well, we'll just talk about that without, because I forgot to put Fallout on there. Who here in the chat is watching Fallout? Or is going to watch Fallout? Because I know I definitely want to watch it. It's got Boyd in it from Justified, and he's one of my favorite actors, so I'm going to watch it just for him, let alone the actual storyline. Now, did you play the game?
Yeah, so I played the first Fallout, I think 97. So I need to preface that with when I was younger, I played a game called. Maybe I should preface even the preface. So,
Hang on. Okay.
I lived during an era where monitors just had two colors. I don't think you've lived then, right? Just
I
black
think
and
so.
orange, or black and green, or
Maybe.
black
I
and
probably would
white.
have been
And
too young.
there were
You're not much older than me, are
RPGs
you?
were so RPGs were mainly like text RPGs. So you just type "I go to north" and then you get like a sentence, and then you type "pick up the rope" and you get a sentence, and that was like the RPGs. And
I think I do remember that. I do remember.
then there was a game called Wasteland, which had more colors, and it was an actual RPG. It was set in like a post-apocalyptic world, and you just gathered a gang and you just roamed the worlds, and it was awesome. I just played that like a lot, and then I'm like Grogu, dude. And then Fallout 1 came in 95, 6, or 7. And it
Don't
was
tell me
like
it's that old. What?
it was like Wasteland, but like you could actually see everything. It was like a turn-based RPG. You get a gang
Mhm.
together. You just escape the vault because you get attacked by raiders all the time, and then you just
Mhm.
come into this post-apocalyptic world where everything is just blown to smithereens by the atom bomb, and
Mm.
every town that you see is like a ghost town, and it's all set in like I think in the American 60s, 50s, 60s
Mm.
maybe, and everything's that style. So,
Which
and
I
then
actually
Fallout,
really like. I like that aesthetic.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
and then Fallout 2 came. And Fallout 2 was huge. It was just like Fallout 1, but it's not as turn based. It was more, a bit more action, and the world was gigantic. It just felt like one of the first sandbox kind of experiences
Mm.
in an RPG setting. And then the other Fallout games came, and it became more of like a shooter, action RPG, blah blah. But it's still set in the same setting.
Mhm.
Having played the games, it's really awesome to see like little Easter eggs, like the Pip Boy they have on their arms, like the type of music they have, the
Mhm.
Nuka Cola, which is like the Coca Cola of that world. The weapons are the same, so there's a lot of things that just harkening back to the gaming experience. I've only watched one episode though, so I can't say a lot about the series yet.
Mm.
But I really like the vibe of the show.
Sweet.
I would have liked it to be like filtered a bit weirdly. That
Is it glossy? Like, what's
yeah,
the
to me it looks a bit too modern, and I would have expected it to look
Mm.
more old, because in the
Mhm.
game everything looked like older.
Mhm.
But I still like the fact that you see this life in the vault. It's like a little community of worker bees, and they all follow
Mm.
like protocol that were made by previous leaders in the vault.
Mm.
Not knowing
I
where it's
like the
going,
concept.
but I think
I
I'm going
like
to
the
like it.
concept.
Yeah.
I like the concept. I always saw the games, but I actually never played any of those games. I do remember them though. I remember the pictures. I remember the guy in the big suit, and I remember liking the aesthetic. It reminds me of a game that I did play, the BioShock games. I love the BioShock games. I was into those when they were out, and that was like. The first game was like 50s, 60s type of era down in. Did you ever play that game?
Which one?
It's like BioShock. Did you ever play that?
Yeah.
It reminded me of Fallout. Reminded me of that in a way with the time, the era, especially BioShock 1 when you're down in the hospital and it's all olden day time, 50s type vibe. I like that. I feel like it's going to make a good visual palette. So hopefully it's not too glossy. You do maybe experiment with it. Now, I missed a couple of chats here. Often says he never played the game, but Walton Goggins is great. Yeah, I love Walton. And Ella Pennell is Jinx in Arcane.
Oh,
Wow.
dude.
I think that girl,
I didn't know.
she's also in the Zack Snyder zombie heist movie too, right? She's the main girl, I'm pretty sure. Batista's daughter, I think. That's where I remember her from.
Could be.
Lakagi says he might watch it. His wife is a fan of the game. Yeah,
Cool.
I think it's definitely going to be a cool game. Sorry, a cool show. Also, because of Jonathan Nolan. So Jonathan Nolan said he played Fallout 3. He's behind it, and I loved Westworld, and he's behind Westworld, and he's part of the Nolans, and Christopher Nolan is God. So Nolan,
So, there you
surely. So there you go. So,
Surely it rubs off.
yeah, surely. Well, if it's anything like Westworld, it gives me like maybe he's gone that same type of filming style as he did with Westworld, which I enjoyed. I like the sleekness of Westworld. So whether it translates to Fallout, we'll see. Andre says, I'm older than Anthony. Used to play RPG books when you turn to a different page, depending on. Yes, I remember those.
There was even like this era where you had play by mail. So you had like choices to make, and then you mailed it. You actually mailed it back on post, and then you got a reply back of what the armies of the other players did on the paper, and you had like this map. It was insane, dude.
I remember those books. Choose your adventure type games.
Yeah.
People like John can't even be bothered to read subtitles and watch cartoons. Black and white will make him avoid it. How dare you? First of all,
Dude.
I read lots of books. And I read subtitles. I watched one of my favorite shows is Physical 100. That's all subtitles, baby. All subtitles.
Yeah, but it's also like half naked people, so that compensates for the subtitles. I love the beginning. People like John.
How
broad
dare you?
strokes.
You know what? I guess I'll give one to you, but I don't feel good about it.
Oh, that's hot.
I don't feel good about it. I gave it to you, but I don't feel good about it. Damn you. I do like subtitles. And I'm watching X-Men 97.
True.
Go to your room.
Go to your room.
Army of the Dead, yes. That's the movie. Thank you. Andre, was that RPG? Was that an RPG thing I did with the Goosebumps? I remember Goosebumps, please.
Dude, what's that?
Hashtag Ben Often. Goosebumps, you don't remember them?
No.
It's like a stories, kind of like Choose Your Own Adventure, I think, from memory.
Okay.
Goosebumps. And I think they were. Yeah, I think they were. There's a movie about that too, I think. RPG might be the wrong description, but whatever they were called, used to love them as a kid. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, Fallout looks good. Question is, it's a bit hard to do. It might be hard to do a rundown because all the episodes are out.
Yeah, I
So,
think
like,
rundown works better for series
Week by
where it's
week.
like, yeah.
Yeah, week by week. Bit hard to do something that's out. So I don't know. We'll just have to see what we're going to do next, or maybe whether it'll be a movie, or maybe we'll do another posing or a Hot Toys type of. I was going to tinker today, but I'm just too enthralled in the conversation.
You just tinkered backstage and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a bit more later. Often for president, John's mic for vice president.
Vice president even.
Yeah. It's very video game. They were fun. Yeah.
Okay, so like the episodes.
Yeah. Butch says, first of all, it's good to see you all again. John, what version of Wonder Woman are you displaying? And Anthony, when are you going to showcase Black Adam? Yeah, come on, Anthony.
Dude, yeah.
Do it. Do it now.
Get
him out, pose him now. Do it.
Should I? I don't know if I should wait for both of the Black Adams or just do this one.
Which one did you get first? Sorry, did you say which one?
Yeah, so I got the DX30 first, so it's the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
So the gold one is on its way. Maybe I'll just do this one. Yeah. So the thing is, I've been pretty busy with stuff, and I'm trying to buy a new house. So that's kind of the
Very
thing that makes it
exciting.
like stuff. Yeah, but it's also made it very stuffed in here. So time and space are a bit of a problem. But yeah, I might just need to do it because it's a cool figure.
It is a cool
It's
figure.
cool. I know everything for Butch, so
Yeah, do it. See, Butch.
We'll need to make that happen.
Get it done.
He's enabling me. Butch is enabling me.
He's very suave with how he does it.
He is.
And The Wonder Woman I've got here, Butch, is the 1984 one. I've got a blue cape on her. So I bought a hang on. So I'll go large for a second. Let me go large. There we go. So I've just got a blue cape. It's just got the stand on the back. That's why it's pumping up. But I got this off eBay, I think. I found someone that was selling it. What I find is it takes away the giraffe neck look. So she's got a bit of a giraffe neck, but you put this cape on, it eliminates that, and I think just makes the figure look a lot better. And I've got her out because I've just dusted it because it's on top of my shelf. Doing a lot of rearranging with my DC collection and reposing. So I'm going to try. I'll unsolo myself for a second. I had this idea, Anthony, but I think it's impossible. The new J&D Catwoman. Have you seen that picture? Have you seen a picture of that yet? I'm like, I love that pose. I want to recreate that pose.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
like, if I could do that pose with my Wonder Woman, that would be sick. But I don't think the torso is going to articulate at all to allow me to get the look in the torso. So I'd have to try and cheat it by the angling of the legs, maybe the arms. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm going to see if I can recreate that walking pose.
We could both do that.
and use like, don't you think that'd be epic? I feel like that I love that pose. That Catwoman pose is on point. And if you're a Michelle Pfeiffer fan, you'd be super hyped for that J&D release, surely. So I'm like, I'm going to try and recreate it with Wonder Woman.
Cool.
I think the legs can do it. I think the legs can do it. The arms can do it. The head angle, maybe. But the body is going to be difficult, I think.
Yeah, so I never unboxed her, so I wouldn't really know. I did pick her up a bit, and she felt really heavy.
She's heavy.
But I don't remember how the torso articulated.
Yeah, not at all.
Because you'll need that. Yeah, you'll need that to
articulate it.
But dude, I don't know where your mic was going, but it sounded like outer space. But you'll need like articulation in the torso to compensate for the hips, and if you can't, then you'll just have to make it work with a pose that kind of looks like it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, can I get something like it with the restrictions? But you know what? That's one of my favorite things about posing is trying to do something that I don't think can be done, and then seeing if I can get something close that looks good.
Same.
Is my mic cutting out now, or is it all right?
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Okay, I just want to keep you guys on your toes. I did that for Andre.
I think it was just trying to keep Often happy.
Yeah.
All right, Andre happy.
DX30. Is that what the Black Adam is? Is it DX30?
It's the blue one.
That's what I want. The cape. Look on eBay. Yeah. Look on eBay. Buying a new house, buying a collection room.
Yeah, so literally. Literally. That's what it means. So that's everyone here in the house thinks that they're getting a new house. I'm just getting a new collection room, dude.
Yes. Yes. And you better have a room.
Best behavior.
It just knows you're here, so it decides to cut out. That's ridiculous. I've been sitting close to it. I've been diligent. I've been trying to stay in front.
I've been
trying
nice
to do it for
it.
you guys.
Nothing but
I've been nice to it. I mean, I did knock it over before the show started, so it might be angry at me because of that.
So Andre's switching things up. He just came in with a bang. I'm here. And now he's a nice camera guy again.
He's just being a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. So yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I was thinking of doing today, was trying to repose this, but you distracted me with your conversation.
That's what I do.
That's what you do. I think a pose like that. What's a figure that could do a pose like that? If you think about a female figure, maybe Black Widow.
Alita can do any pose.
Alita could do it.
Spidey could do it, but it doesn't make any sense. But
doesn't make any sense for Spidey. We don't. Gwen. Ooh. Spider-Verse Gwen.
Gwen could do it.
Ooh,
easily.
I could try that.
Harley would be pretty cool doing that.
Yes,
because I was watching Catwoman. Cool. I was watching the J&D Catwoman statue, and I looked at it and I thought that could even what the court was showing it.
I can't even. My eyes are blurry. I can't even see it properly.
Why is that? Why is that a thing? But I looked at the J&D Catwoman and I thought Margot Robbie could be underneath that mask.
Mm,
If you put some lipstick on her, she could be like a very good Nolan Catwoman.
she could. She could actually. Could the current could the Anne Hathaway Catwoman do that walk? Because that's one I still need to get for my Nolan verse.
I think
I wonder if she could pull that off.
Yeah, probably.
That would be a pose I would do with that Catwoman.
Probably.
I thought about using the cape, right? Because I can put wires to the base and have the cape maybe flow. If I'm doing a walking pose, I could use the cape somehow, some way to distract from the torso not bending the way I need it to.
Maybe.
That could be the hack.
Yeah.
So that's probably what I'll work on today when I get some time to pose. Yeah. What about you? What have you recently posed? What's the last figure you posed? Tell me.
So
Is it the competition?
Yeah. So it's Mando doing the ground pound pose. That's the last thing. Yeah.
That was
So
tight.
the competition makes us pose something every week, right? So that's fun to do. And like I said, I would like to get a new house, so I should be packing everything up again now. So that's a bit annoying.
So when do you think you probably should start now because you've probably got a lot to back up. So you should, that sounds, I don't know about you guys in the chat, but that sounds very daunting. Does that sound daunting to you? That must be like a real
It was already
thing to
daunting when I
have to
moved
do.
from the previous house to this one, and I wasn't even near a fraction of what it's not right now. It was just,
Holy moly.
I would have been glad if it was like what it was like 8 years ago.
Damn. Can someone cue the sad violins for Anthony Movie's house? Hot Toys on a 5-year mission.
Paying
Bro,
double
we need to
rent
hire a
for 5
team.
years.
I know what we can do. We'll send the Hoarders guys over for you. They'll help you out.
Hoarders guys.
We'll send the Hoarders crew over.
I don't think we have that program over here, the Hoarders.
No, not at all. No, I don't know anybody. No. Oh, classic. Well, look, I think you need to take a year off work to just move everything, do your collection tour. It'll be the greatest epic collection tour of all time. You're gonna need to drop like 10K on Moji case or display cases to display it all. Deck out a whole room full of display cases and then just really go deep on all. Like, how daunting does that sound? That's so many.
Dude, well, even in like, if I get this house, even then I would just need to switch out figures every few months to display everything.
Yeah,
it's like a chore, dude.
It sounds like a chore.
It is.
Sounds like a chore. I think all of us in the chat, we should go on a holiday, go stay over there with you, and we'll spend like 2 or 3 weeks, and we'll just come over and help you sort it all out. No problem. We can help you pack up everything. We can put it all in boxes for you, move it all over. A team of people, team of professionals that know how to handle 6-scale figures.
I think you're right, because I've been thinking that as well. I think getting like a new house will crystallize what I actually need and want to display, and what needs to go to the figure poster toy shop.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it will. I think once you have your desired, like, okay, I'm here now. We're not moving in. So, like, I feel like what's been happening to you lately is because you're in this smaller space and you know it's not the forever place. You haven't, like, you're kind of like in limbo. Once you get to a place where you're like, okay, we're settling here for quite some time, and you actually set up your space, and this is going to be my, like with my room, like I know it ain't changing. This is the room. This is it. So I know what I've got to work in. So I know what my limits are, it kind of helped me narrow down what I actually really want to get, as opposed to just wanting to get because I want to make content with it or something. I think once you have that space figured out, you'll be able to do.
Yeah, maybe. But also my fantasy is that wouldn't it be just nice to just keep it like it is, and then just have like a new something to look at every 2 months, just refresh the whole room with all new figures, and then do it all over.
But you're never going to do that. You're never going to do that, though.
Yeah, maybe one of the time.
That's the problem. Yeah, like time wise with work and family, I don't think you're gonna have time to go through and do all that. Like just me rearranging my DC display, which is only like what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 8 figures. It's like taking me like 2 or 3 weeks, like to get a pose that I want. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
to do a whole room. You're not going to want to do that. Go and get all the boxes, get it all out, do it. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. So
Collector struggles.
yeah, good job
My
and work
job.
for you. I think we should. I think that's a viable career option.
It might be, dude.
Anthony, can I join a hill in Wolf of Wall Street? You... do it.
Oh, dude.
Do it.
Yeah.
Just get him a little like shed out the back that he can have a room in and everything, and then you're good to go. Sabi, what's up? Sabi and
Yo,
Collectibles
welcome,
is
dude.
here. Sabi Tech, what's up, brother? He goes, yeah, tell me about it. I moved and everything is in boxes. You
I
did
think
just move
Wasabi.
recently.
I think you had like a cool, because everyone does the shelves construction now,
Mhm.
right? But everyone kind of
Mhm.
makes it like it actually looks like module cases. But you had like like an easier shortcut to do it, like just half of it, and it looks a lot classier than the regular shelves the way you did it. So if you haven't seen it, just check it out. It's great.
Yeah. Look, if you haven't seen Subby's YouTube channel, go and check him out. Hook up, go subscribe to his channel, give him some support. He does great content. Love your videos, love the posing. Subby is a baller, absolute baller.
John, continue
Teach me
touch. Yes.
I'll DM
John,
you. I'll
go-to
DM you.
guy.
I can definitely do that. I can definitely do that. I actually don't know any words. Hey, like no, I don't even know. Hage.
That's
How
good.
do you
That's
say it?
good.
I don't even know. Yeah.
Hey, it's good.
Hage. Yeah. Hage. Okay, good. There you go. Actually, before we continue, you just reminded me. So look at Often, absolute baller. Is this Subby's YouTube channel? Go throw him a sub,
Dude, you don't
guys.
know where
Go throw him a
you don't know
sub.
where you end up if you click it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
probably his
assuming Often's
OnlyFans.
put his YouTube channel here. I'm assuming
OnlyFans
this is his
Studios.
YouTube.
Often
Thanks for the
fans.
support. Yeah, for those display cases. There you go. Boom.
Yeah,
Half
dude,
the
and it
effort
looks
for the
great.
display cases.
So
Yeah. You always put a lot of effort into your lighting and filming and everything. I love Subby stuff. Go check him out, guys. Come on. Give him some love. Subby, I would love to do a what's that show I used to do? I can't even remember.
post
Where I
up.
sit down with someone. I sit down and talk
Post
with
up, man.
someone.
Dude.
Post up. God damn. Iron
You're
Dory.
deaf as well.
Buddy, Iron Dory. Okay, I
You're
got a
like-
bone to pick with you about that.
I'm like
I wanna-
screaming post up, and you're like, don't disturb my train of thoughts.
Sabi, I would love to do a post up with you one day. I just got to get my ass in a gear. God damn it. Look, I have beef with you. Hang on. Let Often keep burning me.
Hey, you should tell-
What's that
you should tell
show
about
I
me,
used
like-
to do?
You should tell often about me, like,
Yeah. Okay. All right. I got beef with Anthony and all you guys actually because you guys came up with Iron Dory, right? Everywhere we go now, Mila burns me every single day. She's like, I told you that Iron Dory. Like she says it like that in front of people. So if she tells me something and I forget something, which happens often, she's like, we did that yesterday, Iron Dory. I'm like, oh my God.
ISB agent just got your number.
You guys taught her that. You guys bloody taught her that. And now she's dropping Iron Dories everywhere. Like she'll even do things. She'll be like, she'll be talking to one of her friends, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I did that with my dad, and then he didn't know that because he's Iron Dory." And I'm like, oh, "Come on, please."
Dude, I
So,
love
yeah,
the
I got beef
fact
with you.
that we as a collective chat have like this verbal abuser by proxy now.
Legit. Legit. She'll even say it in such a sarcastic way, like, "Well, you are Iron Dory." Like, of course you forget that, Dad. Why wouldn't you, Dad? You're Iron Dory. I'm like, oh wow.
Iron Dory-kun.
Oh man. You got to go into voice acting. Come on. Love to. I get my room ready. That's awesome. All right, mate. Yeah, I just got to get my butt into gear to do a live show again like that. What is the time there for you now? Where are you? Because that's important to know. You're obviously awake, so it's either nighttime or late at night or early in the morning. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much. I think we're all caught up. We're alive. We're still kicking. We stayed away. Just life is tough, guys. Sometimes it was,
now
it
we
was pretty
just
hectic.
have to. Now we just have to wait for Austin to just watch 22 seasons of Below Deck after this one.
Oh my god! If you get me hooked on that bloody show, I'm gonna tell Lani about it, and we may end up
Dude,
checking it. If you
Okay,
get
I'm
us hooked
telling
on
you,
that
I'm telling
show,
you,
I
it's
can't
a
handle it.
fucking black hole. It's a fucking black hole because
don't.
Prime is a ripoff. So what Prime does, it shows you all the Below Deck series, and it has like
God.
10 seasons per different rendition, and then you only get like 5 of those seasons on the regular Prime, and they just tell you need to subscribe to Haiyu as well to get every
Gotcha.
season.
They got you. They got you. They
Dude.
got you, bro. They got you. Well, we'll see if we can find it. The subby's in Orlando, Florida. Nice.
7
It's 7 p.m.
Cool.
So it's 12 hours. It's 7 a.m. for me currently.
It's 1
12
a.m.
hours.
for me.
Jesus Christ. You're a madman. I'll watch Lower Decks after John watches Clone Wars.
Dude, you didn't watch
It's
Clone
Below
Wars.
Deck. Oh, I still haven't watched
It's
Clone
Below
Wars.
Deck.
It's Below Deck, Alvin. How dare you?
First taste is free. Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do.
That's what they do.
Not
I
bad
can't believe
fool.
Anthony gets hooked. How much time has Anthony put into Below Deck? 22 seasons. What?
Dude, and it's like, I think it's like 18
Oh, this is
episodes
your
per
favorite
season or
show.
something.
The rundown. We're going back from season 1, Below
Yeah.
Deck.
So I played this, whatever I did, and it didn't matter. So whether I'm walking the dog, going to work, doing
You love the
dishes,
drama. You love
Dude.
the drama.
anything.
You love the drama. He's a drama fiend, guys. He loves it. Anthony doesn't really watch. He puts it in the background.
Yeah, just like
he's got it.
when I
Just
do the
playing.
rundown, I just put
Yeah.
everything in the background.
Wow. Oh, classic. Well, what should we do next? What should we do next? What should our next show be? Should we do a Hot Toys posing session? Should we come back next week and do the Catwoman pose with the Wonder Woman? I can wait.
Oh, dude.
Why not?
That could
See if we can do it.
yeah.
We can see if we
Yeah,
can pull it off.
probably not with a non-workable torso. So,
Yeah.
and seeing as I need to pack everything up, maybe I'll better just only do the Black Adam.
Oh, yeah, do
We'll
Black
see,
Adam.
We'll see. We'll see,
Hmm.
we'll see.
Well, maybe okay. We'll figure out something. We'll do something posing wise. We'll do maybe another catch up chat. We can maybe talk about some other things. I'll try and catch up on Shogun.
Yeah, and
in
I'll
that
try
time.
to watch Jury Duty as well. I'm not gonna
Yes,
talk about Jury
yes.
Duty and more episodes
Yes.
of Fallout. See you guys
Fallout
back in July.
and-
Bastard.
F you.
Play Logan,
F
explosion,
you.
boom.
Fucking
Eyes
hell.
Oh, that's hot.
Eyes
You
out.
know what? You know what?
Trash.
That was trap. Just had to get DS in there.
Yeah.
Had to get DS in there. Okay, so maybe next week let's just do another catch up. We'll do some posing. If you guys want to pose your hot toys as well, maybe if you're chilling, you're just sitting down, think of something to pose. If you want to try and pull a pose off, maybe even think of a pose that you'd like to try. I definitely want to try that Catwoman. I want to try and recreate it. I'm determined to do something with this Wonder Woman than just have her standing here. So I'm determined to try and maybe do something like it and see if it looks good. If it looks shit, I'll change it. But I want to try and get something like
If you
it.
want to succeed at it, you can just do Black Widow. Just have Black Widow do it.
Yeah.
Be
No,
done
see,
with it.
it's not a, yeah. Now, I don't want to do it for the sake of doing it, though. I want to do a
Yeah.
pose for this Wonder Woman, and I want to have her. I've been struggling to think of what I could do with her. I don't really want to leave the arms bent all the time. So I want to do something that's showing movement, but not something that's going to ruin the figure.
Is the cape wired?
So the cape has very tiny wires at the top. It's pretty
Okay.
shit. So I'll probably use a extra wire and tie it around the base or something, and then use it somehow like that.
Yeah.
Or even maybe bring it around in front of her torso somehow, or I don't know. Whatever I can to try and get the angle that looks good, that I can put it on the shelf from. Because it doesn't have to look good from every angle. It's just got to look good from the one angle that you're mainly going to see it from.
Yeah.
That is the key. So
Cool.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Awesome, guys. Well, you guys in the chat, thank you all for being here. Thanks for coming. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channels, go subscribe to Sabi's channel as well. Check out his content. Let's give him a bit of a boost. Watch out, Sabi. Your channel's about to jump up by like 100 subscribers.
With like 5.
Yeah. Our entire audience, all 10 of them, they're going to come and subscribe to your channel. Watch out. I'm about to blow this shit up. Oh, Jesus. Lastly, before we wrap up, one last thing. I'm hopefully going to drop a video this week, a new one. I just dropped my Endgame on the shelf, which took forever because of all the drama I had going on. I actually didn't. I had it filmed like 7 weeks ago, and just didn't get to record anything until.
You should do like a B-reel or like a gag reel when you do this on the shelves, and you just film yourself posing, and then you have Mila, Iron Dory. Told you so, Iron Dory.
Oh, Jesus.
And drop it.
Oh man, she'll look. I'm calling that she'll burn me today. I just bought her a new iPad yesterday. I should be getting that dad love, but she still burned me. Little punk. So I tried to buy her love with an iPad. It didn't work.
Dude.
You know how we do. But yes, I should hopefully be dropping a video on. I just removed the rock. Like I said, when I hung out with AJ, he gave me a great idea. Remove the rock off the Iron Man manga base, so you can. Yeah. Well, anyway, so I'm doing a video on it, so you'll be able to see.
Yeah, cool.
I've already recorded all the footage. I just got to do the audio over it. But I just removed the rock, and it allows you to put him in. If you just want to have him standing, and I kind of just want to have him standing holding his helmet for a while on the base, but still being able to see the Ironmonger helmet. What I found before with the rock, if you wanted to just have him standing straight up and down and have the logo like of his Iron Man logo on the base facing forward off the shelf as opposed to tilting it sideways, I like it visually that way. You remove the rock, you can stand him to the side, you can see the Ironmonger helmet, the base is front on. It just allows you to do that if you want to do that. So it's a quick it's going to be like a quick 5-minute video, 6-minute video probably, of me just breaking down how I did it. And then I did some posing of him on it, and I just take some shots, admiring the figure, played with the lighting. I'm playing around with more just admiring the figure, taking shots, changing the color, the lighting, putting some effects in, things like that, having fun with photography, which is one of my favorite things to do with it. And then I'm also working on a Superman or like a DC repose where I'm filming my Batman that I put on the throne and talking about the issues that came along with doing that. Superman, going to repose the Wonder Woman. I've already reposed my Nightmare Batman. So I'm just kind of reposing, doing a video and putting effects, or doing visual like smoke effects, snow effects, and things like that. Just playing around. So 2 new different type of videos coming as opposed to on the shelf within the next week or 2. And then hopefully you're going to do a Black Adam video, and you're also going to do.
Hopefully I'm going to get a collection room.
Bro, so when are you moving? Let's make it official.
Dude,
when are you actually moving?
We just did a bid, and we're going to hear about the bid after this weekend. So I'm hoping. Okay. Sick. Is it far from where you are? No, it's pretty close.
Hell yeah, even better. That'll be a bit easier. Exciting room tour. Oh man, you're gonna have to take some time off work. Come on. Please do it. Do it for us. Do it for the fans. Do it for the fans.
Why are you taking time off? For my figures. For my dolls.
Just for my fans. For my fans. Come on. Do it for my fans, bro. Do it for us. Do it for often. Do it for Butch. Do it for everybody. Don't let us down. Anyway, guys, it's been fun to catch up. We hope you all had a great time. We had a great time catching up. We'll be back next week. Who knows what we'll be doing, but we'll be posing something. You know how we do. And we look forward to catching you there. Anthony, till next week. Bye-bye.
Till next week, man.
Till 2 seconds when I end the stream when we talk backstage. Peace out, guys.